All right. Let's see if stream health is good. Looks good so far. All right. It's been a while. We got Gina, got Nimby, we got Mad Dog, we got Kaio. First, congratulations. You got Charles with a hi. I still remember Charles. Good evening, Charles. That Sticks? Or is that Sonic with like Sticks color? Hey, Mr. Animator, I have an announcement for you. That's nice. What is it? New channel. Neat. Hey, Kush. Granny Boy is here. Meet the Power YT Productions. Yeah, I think guys, I saw you mention that in the comments. Another giant, tiny element. Hello, Erica. Good to see you again too, Dylan. Hello, James. You've been doing okay since the last time you streamed. Yeah, I checked. It's been a month. And yeah, I largely. Oh, actually, give me one moment. I need to change my headphones. Let's see. All right, sorry about that. I had it on my headphones that I use for like gaming. It's like basically earbuds. It was kind of hard to talk with those. Granny Boy can't. If you can't tell, I was Christian Atkins. I don't know that. That's a good name, Granny Boy. Yeah, I guess the Power YT Productions is just gonna keep saying the Power YT Productions until people check out the Power YT Productions. Javier, TADC episode 9 came out. Neat. Yeah, I saw the movie. Hello, elongated man forever. No worries, Granny Boy. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Yeah, I'm always excited for Battle for Dream Island. Kush got me into that. Oh, sorry. Yeah, like I was saying, I basically took a month off. Was changing up a few things. Started a D&D group in the Discord server. So I took a month basically just to get accustomed to it, to sort of set up some stuff. And that is, part of the reason why I also ended commissions on Discord, mostly to save some time for D&D. But yeah, trying to do like some shorts every month. And this one was actually inspired by Pretty Melissa, made the fan art. And they do post from time to time in the community portal, which I'm pretty happy with the results so far. A lot of people participating in that. But yeah, Pretty Melissa's made some art of pillow, all giant next to book. Oh, and that's your Pretty Melissa on DA, if y'all are not familiar with their art. I'll post the link real quick. So I thought it would be like a cute idea if like if a book was falling to her doom and like Pillow had to cushion the blow. But like a tiny pillow is too small to do that, so someone like a golf ball or tennis ball has to make her giant. Oh, I missed some comments. Da, 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 da. Thank you for saying that. It's a great name. Yeah. I think there's a movie like that. Isn't there a movie called Grandma's Boy? Zachariah Gamer with all the good emotes. Kush says, I'm so excited for the next episode. Oh, yeah, you mentioned that. You spoiled yourself. I try to avoid spoilers. James, did you have a good Independence Day this year? I did. Usual stuff. Oh, actually, never mind. I spent the 4th of July with a cousin who sort of invited us like last minute. And their boyfriend cooked the hot dogs and the burgers, and I didn't care for it too much. But the next day, no, not the next day, Monday, we grilled our own burgers, and it was pretty good. Let's see. Hey, Tag, it's my lucky day. Another BFDI theme stream. Yeah, sorry. I just needed to take some time for myself to get into the D&D groove. And it's been pretty good so far. The last 3 D&D meetings we did, they went off more or less without incident. And we got another 2 planned in the coming month, so trying to make it a thing. Power YT's happy. I love the last episode of Amazing Digital Circus Last Act. Yeah, that's pretty fun. I liked how they wrapped things up. I was kind of thinking maybe that was what's was gonna happen. Books, a D&D nerd. Oh yeah, you showed me the role-playing tabletop game they have there. That's something to consider possibly if I do more Battle for Dream Island stuff. What's your favorite Dexter's Lab episode? Mine is The Big Sister. I like the episode where he's trapped in the school by Yanni the Janitor, because my brother is a janitor, custodian, and I just like to think that maybe that episode annoys him. Actually, I like any episode like that where there's just like a regular guy bugging Dexter. Like the Ice Cream Man. He ruins a lot of people's lives on that show. It's pretty funny. Thinking of doing more fan art for the channel. Oh, we always appreciate that. Tiny Element says 12 teeth and a long tongue to catch food. Tiny Elements. Not sure what that is. Erica, sorry. Hey Jupiter, going pretty good. Guess I'm in my Pokemon phase again. We've all been there. I kind of got into that phase. It was actually with Yokai Watch. I hadn't played a Pokemon game in years, but I loved Yokai Watch, the series. So when I saw a video game for sale at the store, I picked it up and just got hooked on those kinds of games again. The monster catching games. I'm gonna go bye later, Erica. Unpog move of me. Seeing the leaks. Yeah, you gotta be careful with that, Kush. Wow, I like your art. Thank you, the Power YT Productions. The Pomni and Jax came to Fortnite. Yeah, I saw that ad. It was pretty funny. Pomni got all stretched out. Book low video. I'm assuming. Um, I mean, I'll talk about it a little bit more, but I'm not shipping these two, if that's what you're implying. Konnichiwa, Roy. It's been a while. Hug with Pomni and Ragatha was so cute. That seems to be the scene that a lot of people sort of gravitated towards. I saw a fan art of Pomni getting a little bit extra with that hug. I love Dee Dee so much. She's my favorite character from that show. I will admit that my when I came up with Danny for the channel, that she does take a few inspirations from Dee Dee. Just a few here or there. Battle for Dream Island, not a fan. I know, Rory, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm back. I'm going to try regularly streaming again. Superior Cyber Godzilla, howdy. I like Pillow is so giant. Yeah, she's huge. Make a nice soft landing. How everyone is happy. Yeah, I mean, a pretty great series. Inspired lots of great art. Got to hear lots of terrific voice acting. And nice conclusion. What's not to love? Remember when I was younger, I was dying for Dexter's Lab and Powerpuff Girls crossover? I don't think I remember you mentioning that before, but that does sound cute. Oh, but what would that even entail? Dexter's Lab crossing over with the Powerpuff Girls. I mean, I could maybe imagine Dexter and Professor Utonium being colleagues and all. More Battle for Dream Island. How's that Inside Out animation going? Oh, I've actually made some progress on that. I think next time I stream, I'll work on that a bit. But yeah, I've actually shown the progress to Name and Address with Hell. They're liking it so far. Very close to wrapping that one up. I might actually try to wrap it up this month. It's been ages since I enter a stream here. Hey, Megan. It's been about a month since I last streamed here, so it's okay. Still love Pomni and Ragatha swimsuits. This is, or next month, last month for any of that good beach activity. Major Glory did show up in Dexter's. Oh, and yeah, in Powerpuff Girls. I remember that episode. So there is some connection. I mean, the people that created both shows, you know, same people, I think. Or same teams of people. Gendy. No more for Raven Imposters. I literally have the classic Game Boy with Pokemon Blue, and my sister and my starter is Squirtle. Aw. What did I have? I had Red, and I'd usually start with Charmander, but I'd spend like extra time in the like first area to find a Pikachu. Kiss her already. Okay. Oh. It's not in the right layer. Let me fix that. They go mwah, 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 mwah. Or he just falls and gets eaten. Oh no. Or as I'm planning, he just sort of plops like on her belly. Dee Dee is a really charming character. Yeah. I mean, when she's not being super obnoxious. I mean, she usually seems to be a pretty well-behaved, nice person, but she does like to tease Dexter, which I think that's what some people dislike about her. Jeez, says Rory, you didn't stream in a few weeks. Yeah, like I mentioned, been sort of just preparing things for D&D. Her two new DC Compact Comics, Batgirl, Burnside, and Injustice. I haven't played the games, but I know of the games. Dexter and Dee Dee for David and Danny. That'd be a cute crossover. Though I think, Kush, when it comes to crossovers with Dexter, I'd probably push more toward with Johnny Test sisters. I just think like there's just so much more in common. Thoughts on Teapot 23? I might need to rewatch that one. I think when I was watching that one, I was also writing a script, so I was kind of in and out with that one. That's one I need to rewatch. It would be a great airbag for a crashed car. Yeah, and that'd be great research for her too. I gotta make a story for this one too. Oh, that would be great. Kiss her already. I did that. They already kissed. But like I said, I'm not here to ship them. I'm here because I thought, you know, this would be a great idea. I have not done this yet. I have not tried using giantess as a safety cushion. At least not in this literal sense. Sorry I threw a basketball at your channel over property damage. I saw that, Rory. All is forgiven. Yeah, I love this song. Yeah, there was someone spamming in the community center, but I just sort of delete those comments. Or those posts, I should say. Have you heard of Sam Neill? He was a cool actor. Sam Neill. People usually post obituary stuff in Discord. He died a few days ago. Oh yeah, yeah. Someone did post about Sam. Pneumonia. What a thing to pass from. But yeah, our Discord community is usually on top of like celebrity obituaries, celebrities, musicians. Did you make any more progress on growing is gross? Yeah, I made a tiny little bit of progress. I got some backgrounds done. I added a tablet so that people know that Riley is watching, health education thing on the internet. And next time I stream, I'll probably work on growing is gross, get some more done. Oh, Pillow wakes up and notices book. That was kind of the plan. That like her landing on Pillow like wakes her up. And then Book would be all happy that, she's alive. Only for Pillow to think, oh, this is a good research opportunity. Evan says, my art is amazing. Amazing art is always appreciated. I don't get it, but can I join in this video? I mean, you can join in the conversation, Yurid. William, awesome. I can't wait to see the video when it's done, buddy. Thank you. Play the Night of the Pajamas on the fart noises. I miss you so much, says Makuru-san. I've missed doing this. But like I mentioned, I needed to take a little bit of time off to sort of get stuff prepared for the D&D group I started on our Discord server. You should do a masterpiece. Ducks versus aliens? I think the only duck alien stuff I know is from Courage the Cowardly Dog. The one with the weird alien ducks that sound like the Beatles. Ones that go, we're duck brothers. Book's a girl, Dave. I know. I almost said him a few times, but I remember you mentioning. It's hard to tell what gender really any of the characters are, which I think is kind of the point that with the creator. Well, I think it's good. You did the same with Pencil and Match. Well, Pencil and Match was more of a commission from Kush, and she definitely ships Pencil and Match. I don't subscribe to any ships for Battle for Dream Island. Sorry. I feel so pleased that you used my OC Penelope. I'm so flattered that one of my OCs are being animated by a famous artist. I wouldn't say I'm famous. Maybe somewhat well known in the macro micro community. But yeah, that was fun, including Penelope in the Pajamazons thing. I chose Squirtle, who is now a War Turtle. Nice. When I had Pikachu, I never evolved him beyond being Pikachu because I like Pikachu. Oh, you don't have to apologize for that, Emma. A lot of my friends are autistic, and I have a small idea of, how things are different for them. So I can be I'm patient. Was a man, Pencil would be a misogynist against Book. Let's see. I meant Monsters vs. Aliens. DuckTales 2017 parody. There was something I wanted to do with that a long time ago, but I just keep getting different ideas. Matchsill Squad. Forever. You have 3 autistic voice actors. You're pretty understanding. Thank you, Kush. I've 3 autistic voice actors that I turn to from time and again, and a few just people that I hang out with also that are autistic. A few people on the server who are autistic. That word for a woman hating a man. Is there a word for that? I mean, I'm sure there is, but... Oh, and I just said it, but now I forgot it. Misogynistic. Wait, is misogynistic just for a man hitting a woman, or does that work? Misogynistic. Misogynist. It describes attitudes or structures that exhibit hatred or contempt, yeah, against women. Alright, so what do you call it? What? Oh, okay, misogynistic opposite. Okay, I've never heard of this word. phylogynist? A phylogynist? Phylogynist. Being phylogynist, I guess that's the opposite of being misogynistic. Hey, we all learned something today. This is quite a random question. If Jackie had a Pokemon team, uh, I think she would go with maybe something inspired by her Greek heritage. So, I mean, you guys can tell me if is there like a Medusa themed Pokemon? Is there like a Cyclops like Pokemon? Minotaur like Pokemon? If a Greek theme isn't possible with Pokemon, I'd say she just go for like the biggest ones, like Onyx and Gyarados. From the creators, AGW presents wow some crossovers. I do like that idea. Alright, I'm sorry everybody. I've been just sort of talking, catching up for 30 minutes, and I've got nothing done. We'll try and get some stuff done. Alright, so let me start a new scene. One right here. Duplicate. And we'll have just like a scene of book falling. Easy peasy. Webby Vanderquack. Huey Duck is Dr. Cockroach. Oh, that's what you're thinking of. Now, what I was thinking of for Monsters vs. Aliens was the monsters from Monsters vs. Aliens versus the aliens from Megamind. That's the crossover that I wanted to do. I think I still have the file somewhere. I just have to actually. Oh, and I had voice acting for it too. I just get so distracted. I don't think I've ever thought of any like DuckTales themed episodes. Oh my god, he's falling. That's why. Okay, I had it set at 30 frames per second. I usually do 24 frames. There we go. You don't probably need him to fall that long. Kush says, I need the Monsters vs. Aliens Megamind crossover. That's like my childhood dream. Aw. That's just my, like, regular dream. I just like coming up with, like, sizey concepts or, you know, like, scenarios that, like, haven't really been done before. Because, I mean, you know, when you usually look up, like, giantess this or giantess that, it's usually the same stuff, you know, giantess walking around the city, destroying stuff, eating people. That boring stuff. I try to mix it up. That's why I really liked the recent short that I did. That was actually partly a commission, but I added some stuff to it. I just thought that'd be cute, like tiny person on glasses, on eyeglasses, and the person thinks that it's like, oh, this person is normal size. They're just far away. Da, da, da. What do you think of the episode Big Sister? Um, I think the animation for that is pretty spectacular. First thing first. Um, Kind of blown away by some of the panoramas they have for that episode, like the one big panorama going from like you know her feet up to like looking up at the sky. It's like just a really great panorama of Dee Dee. And classic trope of giant girl city, kind of thinking everything's her toys. And then if you're just a fan of Dexter's Lab, um, pretty great characterization. We get to see like uh, we learn everything we need to know about these two characters from this episode. Especially the part where Dexter's thinking about how he's gonna get a Nobel Prize for something, and the prize is being awarded by like a nerd in a bikini. I think it's that episode, right? So we see how much of a how spoiled and mischievous and innocent Dee Dee is. We see how impatient and egotistical Dexter is. I think I might make fan art based off Pokemon. Oh yeah, go for that. I found the full episode on YouTube. Yeah, it should be there. It's a pretty old episode. It's a classic. The Giantesses in your DuckTales 2017 video. Yeah, but I just don't know what I would do. That's the problem. I wasn't a super fan of the 2017 DuckTales. I was in the camp that because I grew up with the original DuckTales and I like that series like so much better. And that series also had a pretty decent sizey episode. Maybe I should reverse this. So yeah, it's just not like something that's on my radar that like I need to do. Okay, yeah, this looks better. It's like he's kicking with his feet instead of just swinging them. There we go. I mean, if I was going to do anything with DuckTales 2017, it would be with Gadget Hack Wrench because they gave her like um, a unique design and an origin. I think that's the only thing that I really cared about for DuckTales 2017 is that we got to see some Rescue Rangers stuff again. And I like Darkwing Duck's evil counterpart in getting reintroduced in 2017, being voiced once again by Jim Cummings, which was just like beautiful. Like it just so great. But yeah, I just, outside of Gadget Hack Wrench and Jim Cummings, I don't think there was too much that like really shook me from DuckTales 2017. Monazilla Lisa. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2012. Ah, again, that's like okay. I really enjoyed the 2017 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but if I was gonna do something with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on the channel, it would probably be the classic Turtles, because you know, they had Irma. The 2017 series gave us fake Irma. I think I'd be more interested in doing something with the characters from Rise. I liked Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Rise better than 2017. So let's see, not just any nerd, the mayor. I love doing Dexter impressions. They're so much fun. Oh yeah, you just sort of make up like any vaguely European accent and then just scream "Dee!" Oh, that's another episode I love is the one the bully that picks on people who have accents. And introduces a bunch of characters that we never hear or see again, like Lucky. Just the most terrible sounding accents you could think of. Okay, I share a link here. I could share the link. I think I turned off links on chat for obvious reasons. Big Easter. Dexter's Lab for episode. Oh, I need to check out this Dungeon Soup later. Alright, this is the full episode. 7 minutes. It better be the full episode. Alright, enjoy for those of you who haven't seen it yet. Kush play the voice of Margie Red Panda. She could probably do that. That's pretty cool. That's good to know. Thank you, Granny Boy. Did you change your profile pic? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Heroes in a half shell, turtle power. They're the world's most fearsome fighting teens. Pillow and Terry. Is that you? I know who that is. That's Melissa. I'm the one who. What? No, you didn't commission it. If you commissioned it, that means you would have paid me money. This is I guess if anything, this is just fan art. Monazilla. Hey, I forgot what Mona Lisa looks like from the 2012 series. Mona Lisa 2012. I could kind of see like her as a Godzilla. That would be kind of cute. But also looking at her just makes me think of Gex from the Gex games. Hey Santiago, a question. What are your goals here on your YouTube account? I don't know if I have any goals, I guess partly is just making a living. Making a living making art. That would be, I guess, the main goal, which I've been doing quite well at. A secondary goal is, eventually maybe get that 1,000,000 subscribers. We are at 300 something thousand subscribers, I think. Sorry, let me check. Yeah, close to 350K subs, not bad. It's gonna take a while to get to 1,000,000 because on really good months we maybe get an extra 3,000 subscribers. Normal months maybe like 2,000. I've done the math at some point. It's gonna take a while. I'm gonna have to be around for a while. I guess third goal, if I need to make a third one for what I want to do on the channel, maybe a little egotistical, but maybe at some point merch. Like, I think that would be cool. Like maybe Jackie, a Jackie shirt or mug or a plushie, like a Jackie and Macy plushie, and Jackie's the bigger one and Macy's like the tiny one. And you could put the little Macy plush in the Jackie plush's pocket. Or if I want to like get really sleazy, um like sort of try to monetize off of like Pride Month and make like pride pins of Jackie and Macy. Like, yay, they pride. Not that I would do that because that would be like really sleazy. But if like it was for charity or something like that, I would do some kind of pride awareness thing like that. Yay, pride. But yeah, so far our main goal is being achieved. I get to do this as a living, thanks to a lot of you guys checking out our videos. Bum, 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 bum. Sorry, Dave, if I'm typing shipping stuff. I understand, Emma. I just changed my profile pic to Emma and Sydney hugging. Aww. Kenzo is here. Hi. Did I say hi to Javier? Monazilla X Ocon. Sounds like something someone needs to commission at some point. Well, my main goal is reached, I'd say. The other goals that I have are mostly side quests. Wait, doesn't this channel have a Discord server? How can I join? It's super fun and easy. Well, maybe not fun, but it's super easy. Let's see. We got a Patreon. Da-na-na. Get the link for that. So we got a Patreon. That's where I'll post. Why does it say home? It should be. Oh, that's right. They merged They merged Patreon. So like when I go to Patreon, it's also like if I have memberships to other Patreons. Well, whatever. So yeah, we have a Patreon, and if you go to our Patreon, we got different tiers, and I'll usually post stuff early there, stuff that I've been working on, stuff that's eventually going to end up on the channel, whips and stuff. And anyone who has been a member of the $10 tier for at least a month can request an invite to the Discord server. You'd just go to chats, send me a direct message, and we'll send you an invite. And this isn't a thing where you have to be subscribed like every month, to stay in the Discord server. Basically, if you've been a member for a month, then you're eligible. And like I mentioned, it's mostly we do it so that uh, like not just anyone is joining. We don't want like little kids joining the server. I guess the other way to join the server is if you're like a member of the crew. Like people who've done voice acting on the channel or make music for the channel. I'll ask them if they want invites. But yeah, we got a pretty good group over there on the Discord. I think all the time that I've had the server up, we've only had one issue with one person who was being a bit of a creep. But that person was immediately kicked from the server. And people will share like appropriate art there or whatever projects they're working on. We do banners every month, so um, like for the coming month, um, August, there are already people making suggestions for what the channel banner should be. I think that's been like that for quite a while now. So when you see Jackie in US flag bikini on our channel banner, that's because people on the Discord server voted for that. God bless those patriots. I haven't checked the Discord server because I put the call for banner suggestions just before I started streaming. So I'm sure there are people requesting more bikini Jackie for the summer. As is their God-given right. Yay, this song. I'm sleeping in a grave. Rory, are you a vampire? Don't quit, Rory. You're sleep quitting. Is that like quiet quitting? Red Bubble Store. Is that where people get merchandise made? Merch. Bum 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 bum. Oh, didn't miss anyone. What's your opinion on game? Oh, Game Overs. Haven't really formed an opinion yet. I haven't watched it yet. Haven't heard anyone in my friend group really like get super excited about it yet. Though some of them share like art of it every once in a while. See some stuff here and there. But yeah, nothing so far from me at least. But I'll see. I might check it out later. Deborah the woman's here. Hey, come on, Dave. Kids are great. I just do not feel that it is appropriate for children to be hanging out online with adults. And your parents should think the same way too. If they don't already. Hee. Bad things can happen, Roy. Very bad things. I love 50-foot Foxington. I love Foxington too. Actually, I think I got more interested in the bad guys because of a really cool comic I saw. Like, the perspective was just so great. It was like a tiny Foxington on the reporter, like right on her big teeth. I forget what her first name is. I think it's Tiffany Fluffle. I don't remember why I did that with Diane Foxington. I don't remember if that was like a commission or a request. But I'm glad some people liked it. I am not ageist, Rory. I just have an understanding of what is appropriate and inappropriate on the internets. And sometimes there has to be that kind of division. Hi, nice to meet you, Dave. Hey, Rory. Oh, it's Rosa Maria. I've heard of you. Raincloud. Oh man, I missed this stream. Sorry, Raincloud. Wait, what time is it? Did you miss the stream? Oh no, I was actually gonna go for another 30 minutes because I basically spent the first 30 minutes just talking, sort of reconnecting with people. Hey, Trey's here. Oh, I think the party is complete. Just missing Cole, I think. By the way, woolly mammoth remains are primarily found in Siberia and Alaska and Canada, Yukon, but primarily Siberia, and never lived this far south in California. Dang. I was gonna sprinkle in some woolly mammoths into the D&D campaign that I'm working on. That I'm DMing, I should say. I think that would be a pretty cool encounter. Also, a lot of giants populating the world I'm putting together. So, you know, they need a food source, right? Giant woolly mammoths. Don't worry, they're only populating the icy regions. Yeah, we don't want anything bad happening, says Kush. It's better there's no little kids. Trust me, says Kush. I should know. I was a kid on the internet. Scary. I would be terrified if my kid was on the internet, especially the internet of nowadays. I think the first time that I was actively on the internet was when I was junior high or high school. So I already knew like a thing or two about some of the dangers of the internet. I don't think I ever had friends around that time that I was normally conversing with, like on the internet. So that's another possible potential bullet that I dodged. You know, because there, you know, are issues that arise with like cyberbullying or you know, some young kids, they might react very poorly if there are people speaking ill of them on the internets. That was like one of the things that made me sad because I watched Toy Story 5 recently, and they do touch on that issue. How about including some Colombian mammoths? They were the real big ones. Oh, don't worry, the D&D mammoths are pretty freaking huge. Woolly mammoths were only the size of Asian elephants. Aw. But their tusks were big though, right? Hello, Hypnoanjo. Hypnoanjo. If you see my fan art, I think you'll be interested. Which one was your fan art? I've seen quite a few. Are you going back to streaming again? Yep. Going to try that. Like I mentioned, I was mostly taking time off because I wanted to focus on some D&D stuff. And now that I'm mostly working on like on my own projects, I feel like a little bit more motivated. I didn't like having timetables before. It made me itchy because it's like I hate the way I was doing it before, where it was like for my commissions, it's like, okay, pay this much and I'll do as much work as I can, like in a 4 hour period, you know, because I feel like rushed. And it's like, I don't want to go slow and then maybe take too much time and then like it balloons somebody's budget, you know, beyond what they were expecting. So yeah, I want to work on this stuff like at my own pace, and then like if I need to fix something, like something visually doesn't look the way I want it to, like I won't feel bad about like taking taking an afternoon to sort of make it look better. You sure were. I think we all were. Those must have been good times. Oh yeah, recently I've been reminiscing about some stuff here and there. A friend got me to. We were talking about something, and I brought up Pop Tarts, and it actually made me want to revisit Pop Tarts. Yesterday, when I was doing some shopping, I kind of splurged and brought back a few boxes. Kind of want to do a tier list, see if the Pop Tarts that I liked as a kid are still as good. Which for me, it was like s'mores and the fudge. The Pop Tarts were always the best. Unfrosted cherry or strawberry. Oh, whenever we'd go to the beach, we'd always bring the s'mores Pop Tarts because those are my favorite. They were good out of the package. They were good like in the toaster. Bum, bum, bum. My ones are the pictures I took of my drawings. Should do one where Wave the swallow from Sonic makes a shrink way, shrinks Jet the Hawk and puts her in the boot. No, that's not what I do here. I'm sorry. I mean, there's plenty of people that will make that art, and that's been done a lot before. But it's like there needs to be purpose. There needs to be something artistic about it. Sorry to sound so dramatic, but yeah, I mean, like for this, it's not just okay. Pillow gets big. I mean, that is largely what this is, but it's pillow because they need a giant pillow to break the fall of Book, who's falling to his doom. So, there's like story driven elements. For I am an artiste. An artiste. Again, I don't want to sound dramatic. I mean, some people get it. Hello. Is it Apple? AG? A nine? A ninal? A ninal? Yellow Patrick, I'll say. It looks like your profile picture is Patrick. Pillow is eviler than Evil Leafy. I'll have to agree on that. Go at your own pace. Thank you, Kush. X-Men 97 Season 2 came out. I've not checked that out yet. I'm very apprehensive when people take stuff that I was nostalgic about and like do new stuff with it. Except for Teen Titans Go. That pretty much was like a home run hit for me. Not right away, but like when I saw what the show was about, it was like, this is pretty funny stuff. DuckTales 2017 did not have that effect on me, unfortunately. I mean, Book will be okay. He's gonna land hopefully on, you know, Pillow. Girlfriend. Hope I did not misgender Book again. The whole time I was watching the series, I thought Book was a boy. But I was told recently by Kush that Book's a girl. You know what? I think it's because like Book's kind of a smarty pants. Like I was getting brainy Smurf vibes from her. Although she isn't as annoying as Brainy. No love for Brainy. Let me try this to make a bit more rapid. Alright, it's looking better. Do you support autism, Dave? Asks Emma. I have a lot of autistic friends that I feel like I support. I support autism awareness, if that's what you mean. I'll say I support autistic people. I'm not sure what supporting autism entails, but I have an idea of what supporting autistic people entails. SCP Foundation is getting a movie and a cartoon cat. SCP, it sounds familiar. But Teen Titans Go had some funny episodes too. Yeah, I really like them. Yay, I'm the first. Oh, I have not been paying attention to top fans. Teehee. The real Kush. It's okay. When I was younger, I thought Book was a boy too. Yeah, how are you supposed to tell? I guess you have to really pay attention to, when they're talking to each other and using pronouns. Or just check out the wiki, I guess. Pencil hates boys. She would not let a boy be in her alliance, and only did it with Fiery and Gelatin because they blackmailed the gang. Dang, Pencil, why you gotta be so... That word that I forgot already. Don't worry, Pillow will say book. It's so weird because Brainy was always one of my favorite Smurfs. Aw. I think maybe I like Brainy better in some of the recent series that they've made with him. They made him a little less obnoxious. By the way, all mammoth herds at the time were mostly female, since males left at adolescence. Dang, sometimes a 10-year-old male herds were led by matriarchs. Do you get what I am saying? Yeah, you're saying that the dude mammoths went to go have adventures or ride dirt bikes or whatever, and the lady mammoths sort of took over leadership roles. I mean, I don't know if the boy mammoths were riding dirt bikes, but they're probably doing other mammoth stuff. Probably sowing those wild oats. I know book 1, BFDIA. That was a pretty good episode. I was hoping Needle would have won, but that's fine. She got pretty high up there. Bye, Hypno Anjo. Yeah, listen to what they're referred to as when the characters talk to each other. Yeah. Sometimes it just goes over my head. I always loved the Needle even before her development. But yeah, it was really nice to see her show her self-worth. Oh my god, the sky background is beautiful. Hehe. It's just a gradient. Very simple to make. This is looking better, but... Oh, that reminds me. Did have that other idea that I eventually wanted to do. Like if I did another Battle for Dream Island stuff. Something with Needy. The actual Needy, not the nickname for Needle. The cute little syringe. Because it's like, in that one episode, she sticks someone with, like, the whatever she has inside of her. And apparently it's some kind of poison. I don't know. I think it would be cute if, like, if the liquid inside was a different color and was like for a shrink or something like that. And she'd have shrink sticker. Don't call me Needle. Maybe I just really like that gag. And all the slapping. So much slapping. Let's see, they migrated south during the winter and headed back north in the spring, and it's a yearly routine they did every year. But the adult male mammoths lived solitary lifestyles and traveled alone. Dang. Both males and females traveled south and north. The female did it in herds, and males traveled solo. Dang. How far south did they go? Did they ever reach Mexico? Needle had great character development. For a year, she was just seen as a gig character or a background character. Yeah, she got to shine because people loved her. Hello. Oh my god, this name. I see Halloween there. I'll just say hello, Halloween. I am excited for Avengers Doomsday trailer. Oh yeah, isn't there like a Spider-Man movie? I've literally seen nothing for the Spider-Man movie except the Little Caesars pizza tie-in. I don't even know who the bad guy is. I mean, if it's a cool bad guy, I might check out that Spider-Man movie. Hey, Mech. Pretty cool emoji. Hey, that guy's got earphones like me. Alvin and the Chipmunks are returning. I hope it's not the 3D ones. I've had quite my fill of those. Kind of hope they do with the Chipmunks what they did with the Smurfs. Because I didn't care for like the 3D Smurfs, but the more cartoony ones are fun to check out. Alright, it's looking decent. Love the first Alvin and the Chipmunks movie. Are you talking about the first 3D one or like the very first movie? Both males and females traveled south and north. Oh yeah, I read that, sorry. How about Needy injects needle? Yes. That would be so weird. Oh my god, if they got together, they would cause so much confusion. There'd be so much slapping. Maxstar, I hope she voices Morgan Fox. I mean, if I did something with Morgan Fox, is... Wait, can you guys hear that? Let me just turn that off.
road closures will remain in place until it is safe to reopen. Crews will remain on scene
Oh my god.
to secure the threat. Further Chino notified updates are planned unless conditions change. Follow the Chino Valley Fire District on social media for additional information. Press 1 to confirm.
Apologies for that. Been getting some emergency calls. There's a fire on the 71. It's like what do you call it? Like a brush fire. Oh, there's just a thing on the answering machine here. Just like an automated call. Yeah, everything's okay. We got this call earlier here. It's just basically saying that there's a freeway that is that firefighters are dealing with a. It's like, you know, when like shrubs or what have you are on fire. From what I heard, it's, you know, like a small fire. I think it's like less than an acre that's been burning. And then, you know, just a warning telling people not to go there. Not to use that freeway. Oh my god, is I like how when people join, it's like the first question is book gonna be okay? She's going to be fine. Hey Santiago, I'm back. I took too long. I understand now. All you're planning is to make that falling thing fall on top of that pillow. Yes, exactly. My mother needs to be grounded by Jackie. No, Rory, we don't. Jackie isn't a mercenary for hire. Like 50-Foot Fox 10 Part 2, where Diane accidentally steps on Mr. Wolf and then kisses him after he compliments her. Aw, that does sound cute. I think if I did anything with the bad guys, it would be based on the bad guys book. There is the bad guys book, which is something I learned maybe a year ago. And apparently, one of the books in the bad guys book series, the wolf character actually becomes like a giant monster. Like a literal big bad wolf. Hee hee. Which I think is awesome. And it makes me hopeful. It makes me hopeful that someday, when they make another The Bad Guys movie, that they'll decide to make Diane Foxington the giant. But yeah, if I did something like on the channel, I would try to find the book and like maybe try to do something similar that happens in the book with Diane Foxington. Kind of want to try and do that Metroid Super Dash effect. I know it's probably not called that, but I think that's the first time I saw that. I don't think it's gonna look good. Maybe if like try to slow it down and like make it go farther up. Let's see if that works. Maybe she's not traveling fast enough for it to look good. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Yeah, she'd have to be traveling much faster. Alright, I kind of want to add like some more clouds. I love Ribbit so much from Amazing Digital Circus. That was a very sweet, sad scene. Seen some nice fan art of her though. Don't remember what clouds look like in Amazing Digital Circus. Oh, these will just be placeholders for now. If you want, I could send a book screaming sound effect. I would appreciate that. Thank you, Kush. Once more, you missed several of my comments. I'm sorry. The woolly mammoths never made it nor lived in Mexico. Oh, that's sad. Those poor little guys. Columbia mammoths lived in Mexico. End of story. Alright. Sorry again if I miss a comment. I am mostly working here. The creator revived. Hi. Nice you're still streaming. Probably only gonna stream another 5 minutes. I'm only streaming like extra time because I spent the first 30 minutes just sort of chatting it up. Reconnecting with my peeps, my homies. I'm nearly done with the reanimated short. That's gonna be so good, Rain Cloud. Can't wait. I mean, from what I've already seen, I'm pretty hyped. Bad Guys 3, when Marmalade fires the ray at Mr. Wolf, but Diane jumps in and blocks the shot and saves Mr. Wolf. Wait, and turns into a giant instead of Mr. Wolf. Oh, okay, I was saying, wait, was there a Bad Guys 3 already? Because that does sound pretty cool. Dave, the animator. Books? A girl. I know. I keep forgetting. Kush is the one that actually corrected me on that. I think Ice Cube or Price Tag would save Buck if she was falling, even though they're not scientists. They're her best friends. Ice Cube, Price Tag. Save Buck. I don't know, wouldn't Buck fall pretty slow though? Not sure how it works with like some of the smaller, lighter objects. I'm sure they think of a way though. Put their heads together. Ah, okay. Hey, did you post it today? Or recently, I should say. Let me see, let me see. Da 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 da. Yeah, I might have missed it. Hey, this song. Yeah, I must have missed it. I don't know. What are you talking about on your community? Do you have community portal on your channel? Already posted. Post it on your community channel. All right. Yeah, I didn't see it. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Ah, okay. Wink. Dewey as Dew. Dewey. Oh, Dewey. From 2017. DuckTales. A woo woo. Maybe price tag throws Ice Cube to the growth rate. And Ice Cube blasts Pillow with it. Wait, are Ice Cube and price tag friends with Pillow? It feels like everyone is like just test subjects for Pillow. For her wicked research. Maybe this wakes her up. Let me see how that looks actually. I made some mouths and eyes for her. Yeah, I mean, the basic idea I had was books just falling and like asking for help, and someone just like tosses a sleepy pillow like underneath her, and looks like, you know, she's not big enough to cushion the fall. And then someone like tennis ball or golf ball pops in with the size cannon or size gun. Let's see how that looks. A perfect music cue. Also, like, kick up her heels. Indicate that, like, the growth stopping was like a sudden jolt. They're her best friends and they want to save her. I don't think Pillow was any friends anymore. Price tag hates her. The drama. Now I've posted on my posts. Nice. Wait, I can do something with that. Na, 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 na. Yay. Mm-hmm. Boop. I press the wrong button. Boop. Alright, everyone check this out. Could go a good Ice Cube and book impression. I think I already asked for your book impression. Hey, did you record it? I think I remember you saying like that you can do a good book voice, but you suggested maybe Zelda Lover 34 Pillow. It's Mago Floof. Welcome back. The Trey says, not to mention woolly mammoths are not native to Mexico. Told you they prefer the cold. Yeah, but they still have to travel south for the winter. And when I think of traveling south for the winter, there's no place to go like Mexico. Permafrost Colombian mammoths, however, had less fur for warmer areas. Okay, that makes sense. Commissioner's going to be very happy with that animation. Definitely. The pillow is the reason price tag and book became best friends. Oh, price tag still hates pillow because of her murderous tendencies. I imagine that would make anyone kind of want to stay a few feet away from pillow. Guess what, Dave? I watched Code Lyoko and won first place on my Duolingo. Congrats! Also, you're watching Code Lyoko for the first time? Which I would also say congrats. It's a pretty interesting series. I try to do pillow. I really don't have the calm cadence Zelda does. I'll check with Zelda, see if she can do pillow, or if she's even familiar with like Battle for Dream Island. I'm going to try to get shut eyes. Enjoy, Megan. Not to mention, Colombian mammoths were 13 feet tall at the shoulder. That's pretty dang tall. You know what? Actually, I think this animation will look good, like for when Book lands on her. I'll save that. Save that here. Make her a little smaller here. Duplicate that. And move that here to 1 second. And I'll change this as well. I think that'll be good. Just leave this kind of the same as it was before. I made all those extra edits. Move that. Change that. And maybe that doesn't need to be. Look up pictures on the internet of Colombian mammoths. I mean, are they gonna blow my mind? Colombian mammoth is just an elephant. Okay, I mean, they got bigger tusks. And they have like kind of the caveman equivalent head. Like so much forehead. Where do you get your background music from? All this music is stuff that I have had in my projects over the years. My projects and for D&D, because I'm that kind of guy that commissions the music for D&D. Though to be fair, some of that music ended up being used for my Tower Princess projects. For some reason, just now I was thinking of that weird, those two weird brothers and their older sister from Phineas and Ferb. It's like Thor and something else, I forget. It's just such a funny concept for that show. Just how badly they get blown out of the water and then they're just never heard from again. I do like how supportive their sister is. Like she gets excited for their big projects. Candace, why can't you be like that with Phineas and Ferb? All right. Oh. The only thing I'm wondering is how did Book fall? Did someone push her? That's something I didn't give much thought to just because it feels like everyone on Battle for Dream Island is constantly in a state of um, danger. Aw, book looks so cute like this. Book had his head in the clouds, and took took it literally. Oh, Book's a girl. It's something that I feel like I feel like I need to like review every single Battle for Dream Island contestant. Because I kind of based it like my understanding of their gender for like every character. I based it off of like the voice acting and um, like sort of comparing certain characters to other characters that I knew. Like I had associated Book with Brainy, so I assumed Book was like a boy. I will say I appreciate some of the fan art that I've seen where they'll take like match and pencil and then give them like um more feminine touches like hair or those little eyelashes to make it more obvious. All right, last little detail for now, I swear, and then I'll call it. I mean, we've gotten this far. And I haven't streamed in a while, so it's not a big deal. Get some extra stream time in. She's in a little pillow pocket. It's so cute. Okay, wait, I think I remember a ship that I was actually rooting for. I don't think it existed, but it was with Taco and Belle. Because Taco Bell, it's hilarious. Maybe if I remember for like Cinco de Mayo or Taco Tuesday, that could be something funny to try. When Azilla's origin will be a mutagen, falling on her, making her grow. Alright. I mean, yeah, that's what I imagined it would be. But that does feel like something you need to commission someone. I just thought of the funniest idea. A pencil was the one to make Pillow Giant to gaslight. What? Battle for Dream Island is one of those shows where you can't depend on the voice actor to determine gender because a lot of guys voice girls and girls voice guys, and some non binary. It's understandable. Night, Mag. Rewatched that Disney Elemental movie like last night. A lot better than I remembered. See how this looks, then I can finally call it. Angel, just like, I'm a good friend. Don't you want to be part of my alliance? Pencil's so sneaky. Crazy Pencil's best pencil. She's so insane. Hopefully Book doesn't tear Pillow's casing. Nah, she's too big at this point. She's too big to fail. Oh, I think after this I'm going to play some Doom Dark Ages. And maybe disconnect my phone. Alright, there we go. Starting to come together. Alright, I think that'll do it for tonight. Let's see. Alright, like I said, still a work in progress. Some people actually used to ship Book and Pillow before their team split. Some sort of toxic relationship because Book kept letting Pillow walk all over her. I guess some people like to see that. Thanks, Rainclap. Alright, thanks everyone for dropping in. I'll try to stream more regularly now. I'm kind of used to my new routine. And if I don't work more on this next time, it's probably going to be more Growing is Gross, because I want to try and wrap that one up this month. Thanks for dropping in. Thanks for keeping things fun and lively. And I'll see y'all when I see ya. Peace.